Hey everyone, it's Corey and welcome to a fun live shopping session here at Linda's. I'm very excited that you are joining me tonight. We are going to be looking at a really cool brand new fabric line that is in from Northcott, designed by Patrick Luce, and it is called Good Together. And I'm sure you can take a guess based on what's behind me what the fabric line was inspired by. And of course, it was inspired by the wonderful musical and movie Wicked, which is my favorite. So I even have a fun backdrop behind it. We're going to give everyone a few moments to hop on because I want you all to get a good look at these fabrics. They are absolutely stunning. We actually, as well, have a quilt kit for them to go with it. So you can see that at the very end, one put together, and it is the best priced on the interwebs right now. We did a check on everywhere. Very good pricing. And Sean, I think we're going to be able to do something for the people too, if they get the quilt kit. Sean's shaking his head. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, but he's shaking his head saying we can do something for the people. I want to make sure, Sean, is chat working okay? Okay. Sean's going to check chat as well to make sure that you are putting any messages or comments that you have in that chat, and I will be free. I'll definitely get them answered for you. If you want to see anything else besides the fabric, we can also pull that from the store and show it to you. Tonight is your night, and we are going to be defying gravity looking at this fabric tonight. Everything good? Sean's checking. We like Sean. Sean's going to do the things. While Sean's doing that, this is a great time to also talk about if you are a Crafter Club member here at Linda's. As the holidays are coming up, this is the best time for... Hi, Aunt Chantelli. Okay, chat looks like it's good. Hi, hello, hello, hello. Everyone's good. Awesome. Cool. I'm very excited that all of you are here. But tonight is a good portion. This is a good part in the live to go ahead and talk about being a Crafter Club member before we get started. What a Crafter Club member is it is a subscription here at Linda's that gets you a wide variety of different benefits. The biggest one is free shipping on all of your orders in the lower 48 states. And that free shipping is really great because as you're looking, you can grab different things in and get those orders sent out to you with a priority processing level. So when your orders come in, the team has about 24 business hours to get that out to you if you are a Crafter Club member. Now it's going to go standard shipping, but you do get priority processing. You're also going to be entered into a monthly drawing if you're a Crafter Club member. And I want you to see what November's club winner could get. So this is a donated kit for you, and this comes from Habendash, and they are the makers of Glide, and they have this wonderful Kimberbell Glide set for you. All of these really beautiful colors in here as they are, and this is something that you could win if you are a Crafter Club member. So it is a monthly drawing. We've had an Aliso iron, we've had quilt kits, we've got this, we've had cuddle kits. So many incredible benefits to becoming a Crafter Club member. You're also going to start getting more exclusive content. Now, that was something that we originally talked about before, and I'm really going to start pushing that as we get into the holidays. So you get to see things before anybody else gets to see them, which is fun. There are a slew of other perks, but make sure you hop over to our website and look at that. The biggest thing on the Crafter Club membership is we listened to what you were asking, and y'all were asking for a monthly membership as well as an annual if you wanted to do that. And a monthly membership is now available. So you can do a Crafter Club membership monthly instead of having to dive all into an annual membership. Still include all of the incredible benefits as long as you are a member. Up to the end of the month, you get those incredible benefits as well. So, without further ado, we are going to hop down and start taking a look at this fabric because it is so good, and I know that's what you're here to see. So I'm going to turn the camera down, and we are going to get, let's pull it a little closer. Here is the first one in the line. We are going to start with the Glinda side of it, so the pinks. So this is going to be the pink Elixir. So Elixir is a really beautiful fabric. You're kind of getting kind of like an oil stain look throughout these as this goes together. Now this is the fold line for it, but really gorgeous. These pinks and magentas, they're not so easy to see on the camera, but you guys, they are absolutely stunning through that color range as it's blending. Kind of looks like I would say this is like what the bubble looks like. When you blow a bubble and you can see it kind of like have this iodized look, that's that look that it's having, and it's so gorgeous throughout this. Another great thing about the fabric right now, all of our fabric is 25% off right now, and they all still qualify for the buy 5 yards, get your 6th yard free. So if you're looking at taking advantage of some of the Good Together line tonight, make sure you're adding in your yardage. That way you can get it at 25% off right now at time of this live. And if you buy 5 yards, make sure you add in a 6th yard so you can get your 6th yard for free. But this is the Pink Elixir. The next one we are going to look at is going to be wonderful for fussy cutting. This is going to be the Pink Emblem. So I'm going to grab that one for you right there. And those emblems are really, really cute. And I'm even going to come out a little bit so we can see it a little bit better. There we go. So you have these beautiful, you've got kind of the crown tiara with the wand and the star. The way they're wrapped around together would be wonderful for fussy cutting, or even if you just wanted to use this one section for maybe like a pillow for a little girl's room. You could even put button accents on these to kind of lock it in. But it's really, really bright, vivid. The pattern and print on this is so sharp. And you also kind of have that little bit of that Baroque look in the background as well. So your eyes constantly wandering to see what is available in that fabric. So, so pretty on here. If you're just now joining us, we're taking a look at the Good Together line that just came in store. And this one is that Pink Emblem. Now, if you are watching us on YouTube or on Facebook, you can also hop over to our website, lindas.com, click on the live shopping tab, and you can watch this directly on our website and add to cart while you are watching the video, so you never have to leave the video to add these to your cart. So this, again, is the Pink Emblem one from the Good Together line. Staying on that same type of emblem feel, we are going to move to white enchantment. So this is going to have a beautiful white negative space background with those same really pretty emblems on there. So you've got this this is the bubble, you've got the stars, the wand. I absolutely love Wicked. So when this came in, I was hooked. Actually, when they brought it to us to show it to us, I was automatically hooked that I had to have it. But I think these are really, really nice. This on screen looks a little more neutral colored. It is a bright white in that background. Let me see if I can shift the lighting so you can get a better. No, that's not. That's about as good as it's going to get. But it's a bright white in the background with that beautiful, pretty pink on the front. Again, this is the White Enchantment. Remember, all of our fabric, again, is 25% off right now. Buy 5 yards, get the 6th yard free as long as you add in the 6th yard to your cart. Okay. Next one we're going to take a look at is Pink Flourish. This is really, really good, and it can be used for so many other different types. I love the different colors of pink in this fabric. Getting a wide range of coloring from those really dark pinks to these really light pastels, almost whites. The movement in it is really nice as well. Can be used great for the Good Together patterns that are available for this line, but can also be used really well for sashings or borders in other quilts that you've got, just because the coloring in it is so, so beautiful in that. Again, this is the Pink Flourish in the Good Together line. Next one we are going to take a look at is the Pink Potion. So this is Pink Potion. This is probably one of my favorite prints. I like the way that those lines are constantly moving around. This would be a really fun, let me flip it over, sorry guys. That would be a really fun one to do if you want to practice some different types of quilting skills as well. So not only to use it in your quilt, but this would be wonderful to follow around with different colors of pink, or maybe a pink variegated. There's a really pretty Fantastico thread that now I feel like I have to go grab. I'll grab it at the end. That has a bunch of different colors of pink from dark to light. It's Fantastico. I don't know the number off the top of my head, Sean. but thank you. Sean's going to go see if he can find it. But this would be really fun to quilt inside of these and follow along in that line work as it's going and get a good feel for maybe your machine. If you're trying to play with free motion for the first time or a freehand quilting for the first time, this would be a really great way to follow it. But it'd be a wonderful binding. This would be a fun binding. You guys know I love a crazy binding, and this would be a wonderful one. You think about it, that tiny little strip section like that as it's going all the way through. That'd be a really fun color change all the way around your quilt as you're going. And they think, yep, Sean found it. Go, Sean. Oh, Chantelli found it. Thanks, Auntie. So it's a little darker on the sides here, but you can see like those different variations of pink. This is Fantastico 5105, but this one's really pretty and would be really cool to follow in here. And it has a shine to it, so it's a little magical in the same instance. If you have any questions or comments, again, feel free to throw them in the chat. I am here to answer those for you. And, oh, there's an Omni one as well. If you're not looking for a sheen, Omni 9031, same color range, but it has a matte look to it, and that would be fun on any of these pinks or on your whole Wicked quilt if you're a Glinda fan. Okay, the next one is Baroque, a pink Baroque damask. Love this one. This is going to be really more of those dark, rich pinks. So you still kind of have that Baroque look from the flourish. But on this Baroque damask, you're seeing those really good shadows. It's looking like this design is popping off of the fabric almost as it's going in. It's looking really, really sharp and gorgeous in this section. I love this one. I love them all, of course, as you guys know. But this one's really, really nice. Really, really pretty on here as well, just because of that shadowing effect. If I can get a little closer even. You can just see that shadow. Looks like it's just kind of raising up. Very, very gorgeous. Very well done. Northcott always does extremely incredible fabrics. If you've never used any of their fabrics before, this is a wonderful line to start out trying. So this again was the pink Baroque. So gorgeous. And the last one in the pink family, you have to have bubbles if you're doing anything from Wicked, that is pink and Glinda, would be the pink floating bubbles. So this is a really gorgeous one that has that white background as well. I know it's a little harder to see on camera, but it is a bright, vivid white background with pastel pink bubbles that float around, overlap. Love the way that these kind of overlap together, and they're not hidden. So sometimes when you do these overlapping designs like this, you'll see like you can't, that's hard to explain. Like you would lose parts of these bubbles, where these are having that good translucent look behind them as they're kind of stacking together to have a different look all the way around. And the bubbles do also have that 3D look as well, which are super gorgeous and fun. I'm going to double check all the different chats to see if we have any questions anywhere. Nope, we're good. Okay. So that was pink floating bubbles. Okay. Now we're going to move to my personal favorite part of the line, which is the Elphaba portion. This is going to be the green floating poppies right here. Love these as well. Kind of having that watercolor artsy look on this. They are more of a directional one, so if I turn it, you'll be able to see that floating thing, but I have the bolt the long ways on this. But beautiful look, having that white background as well, but it's a little harder to see on camera, but in the background of these are light colored, like watercolored specks or splashes or splatters in the back of this, which give it a different dimension, bring these poppies more to the foreground to separate them, to give it the illusion that they are floating poppies, like the name of it states. You got lime green, more of that Kelly green. You've got that dark black, beautiful stems, tiny leaf work on this one. But again, this one is the green floating poppies. Next one in the lineup, and again, if you're just joining us, this is the Good Together line that just hit stores from Patrick Luce, a division of Northcott. So the next one we're going to look at is the White Defiance. Love this one for so many different things, but you guys know I love black and white. One of my favorite combinations. And I love how gorgeous and rich the designs are on these. If I can get even closer for you, you can see how sharp the print is on this. You've got the broom, you've got the hats, that little speck in the background of it as it's going around with that beautiful white background. And this isn't just a solid kind of black. You've got different shades of black in this. So you're having kind of a gray hues, kind of like a brushed pigment, almost a brushed like pencil lead through this. Really great to use for all sorts of other projects like Halloween projects as well. It's not really stark on the wicked side of things because it's more open to use for a bunch of other things, which I really, really like how that's thought out, that you don't have to be stuck just in one thing. You can use it for multiple different variations of your projects, which is fantastic. So this was White Defiance. We're going to get back to a familiar print that you've seen before, but this is the green version. This is Green Elixir. So this one is really, really fun. This reminds me of a snow cone. If you ever get like a lime snow cone or like a green apple, after it starts to melt, after the coloring starts to melt on the ice or the snow cone part of it, it starts to get this different coloration. And it again looks kind of like an oily look throughout this piece. And it is so pretty. Again, it would be a great binding, great sashing, great cornerstones, great blocks. Beautiful colors as well. Even if you're not a green person, the way these colors are kind of ombre'd throughout, it's not a true ombre, but the way they're kind of ombre'd throughout, really make it look absolutely stunning. If you're watching us on any of our other platforms, remember you can hop over to our website, lyndas.com, and click the live shopping tab to watch this live shopping live on our website, and you will have an add to cart button for all of these pieces as you're seeing them, so you can easily shop while you're looking, so you don't have to worry about thinking about it afterwards. We have the buy 5 yards, get the 6 yard free, as long as you're adding in the 6 yard to your cart, and you can stack that. So if you buy 10 yards, you can get 2 yards free, and up and up and up. And all of our fabric is also 25% off right now, even this brand new Good Together line from Patrick Luce. All right. Next one we are going to be taking a look at is the green Baroque. So we saw pink earlier. Now we're going to look at the green. I personally like the green the best just because of the coloring. It's also giving me a St. Patrick's Day vibe as well, which I think is fun. But just the movement, the 3D look behind it, those florals, that Baroque design, and even the background has different shades of green. It's not just one solid background green. So it really gives it great movement and a great way for your eye to kind of keep looking around and not rest in one specific spot throughout this whole piece. So pretty. Again, this is the green Baroque. Next one is going to be that favorite design that I like, but in a darker version, which is fun. One of my favorite designs. I can't say my favorite. One of my favorite. The next one's going to be Green Potion. So this is going to be that black, lime green, Kelly green look, but still having that same fun movement like we saw in the pink version. But that same fun movement, really dark, sharp. This is what I'm working on one of the patterns right now for the quilt. The pattern that I'm working on is called Spellbound, which we'll show later. This is going to be my binding for it because I just think that's going to be so fun. Think about your binding like that all the way through. I think that's going to be really, really cool around the quilt. But this would make a fun sashing, fun cornerstones, fun blocks, fun kind of everything. You could cut it on the bias, you could cut it straight grain, and you would still always have something different and something fun, which I think is really, really great. Next one is going to be another one of those emblems, but it's going to be called Green Insignia. And this is where we're going to start seeing the flying monkeys and the hat as well. But these are really, really cool. I like the way these insignias were done for this. So you have the flying monkey, but through the kind of the background is like a crosshatch with the broom, if you'll notice that right here and right here. And then behind the hat, you're getting that Baroque look again. So this would be a really fun thing to fussy cut around these sections. And you could have them multiple different areas, or you could have them right side up. And that would give your quilt a completely different look. We'll look at it right side up as well. so you can see those in their sections. But again, excellent detail on this line. So good. Okay, we are almost done looking at this line, guys. This was the green insignia once again. Okay, the next one we're going to look at is my favorite one in the line by far. This is green timeless. Okay, so this is going to have all the different cogs of a clock, the different Roman numerals. The hands of the clock, and in the background are going to be gray versions of it, so it's looking like a kind of a two-tone. They're looking like kind of floating ones as well on this timeless one, but I just like that it's different and it's fun, and it's going to add a little bit of character to whatever you're working on, and it is a timeless pattern as well with that fun black and green throughout. So fun and so gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that was timeless. Last one in the line, that is part of the Good Together line. There are a few coordinating fabrics, but this is the kind of that last. Oh, this is a coordinating fabric as well, actually, which is fine. But this is going to be the Tangled Circles, which is really cute. And this is a white on white. So if I turn it sideways, you'll be able to see it. There we go. So this is a white on white. You're going to have all those circles intertwined, which is going to kind of give you that bubbly look throughout it, which is really fun and gorgeous. Trying to get it so you can see it better. I think you saw it better that way. There we go. Really, really nice on those tangled circles. So cute. Okay. So that was the Good Together line from Patrick Lewis. I want to show you a few of the patterns and kits that we have available for it as well. Let's see. Brooke said Timeless is definitely going to be the backing of that green and that green elixir for binding Chef's Kiss. It truly is. It's the best. It is the best throughout it. Okay. So I'm going to grab, Sean, which one do we have next on the list? You want to do kit or you want to do pattern? Let's do you got pattern next? This one? Yeah, we'll do pattern. Okay. So we've got a pattern from Lemon Quilts. It's called Spellbound. I want to go ahead and open it for you. I am quilting this right now as well, so you guys will see this pop up on my Instagram probably. But this one is called Spellbound right here, and it is available. But as we get, let me try to get closer for you. See if we can get really close. As you get closer, you can kind of see there's those fussy cut insignias and then the fussy cut emblems. You've got which one was that called? I've already forgotten. Chantelli would probably know. Defiance. You got the white Defiance going around the border, the Timeless around the border. And this is so adorable, so cute. This quilt finishes out at 76 by 76. So this is a great pattern to have. And again, this will be available. It's on our website, and then I'm actually quilting this quilt right now. So you'll be able to see it on my Instagram or the Linda's Instagram. So make sure you're following us so you can kind of see the finished product. And I also found a Wizard of Oz quilting pattern to quilt on it. So you'll be able to see all of that, and I'll share all that information with you. So this is the Spellbound pattern that is available. It is by Lemon Quilts, and we have it here at Linda's. The next one is a full kit. So if you're looking for a full kit to do a full big pattern, it's a 72.5 by 96.5. There is the Good Together pattern from Patrick Luce. And that pattern is going to, actually I'll get you closer so you can see the pattern first. So that's going to be the actual quilt, which I think is really, really cool. It's kind of a colliding of the two different worlds. So you've got the pink Galinda, and then you've got the green Elphaba side of that. And I love these pinwheels as they're kind of flying into each other. They're intertwining here in the center and then going to the different colors on the spectrum. But we have the full kit available for you here at Linda's. And that price that you're seeing on the screen right now, if you're watching us on our website, that is the best price that we have seen online. So we've got that really good price for you. And if you purchase a kit, a Good Together kit, so the full line of all the fabrics that you need, plus the pattern for this. This is one full kit available on our website. If you purchase this kit, you're going to get an additional 2,000 Corey's Cash points, which is going to equal $10 in rewards. So after you purchase, you'll get an additional $10 in your rewards account, which is really, really great. So that's basically bringing that kit down to in the, the 180 range, which is really, really nice on that. It is a beautiful kit. Love, love, love all of these gorgeous fabrics that are coming into it. Pattern's really well done as well. I took a look through it, but it ends up at 72.5 by 96.5 at that finish size, which is really, really nice. Okay. Last thing I have to share for you tonight is if you're not wanting to dive into a large project, so if you're not wanting to dive into something this big, which I highly recommend going ahead and getting this because I think it's really, really cool, even if you want to work your way up to it. But if you're wanting to start a little smaller and you're wanting to have someone kind of walk you through the steps of building this stunning piece, Brooke from Starlane Quilting and myself are doing a sew-along together on the Linda's channel, and it's also being broadcast to her social media as well. We are doing the Filling a Little Witchy pattern by Brooke Veal of Starlane Quilting. This is a foundation paper piecing pattern. Do not be afraid of those words if you've never done foundation paper piecing. But we are offering this as a free sew-along on our YouTubes and Facebooks and Instagrams. I believe Sean has put the link in the chat. And yes, yeah. So Sean has put we'll take a look. Hold on. We've got this separate. So this is what we're going to be doing. We have the fabric only kit here at Linda's. So we have kitted up all the fabric that you need for this pattern, but this is the fabric only at Linda's. It does not come with the pattern. You can visit Brooke's website, and I believe Sean is dropping that in the chat, and you can purchase this pattern on her website. It's actually called Little Hot Air, and it comes with the Feeling a Little Witchy design. And you can join us every Tuesday. We did our first one this past Tuesday. And you can join us every Tuesday. November 4th is the next one, and then November 11th, November 18th. At 6 p.m. Central, and we are going to be putting together this with you. So if you've never done foundation paper piecing before, or if you like to do it and you'd like some company, this is the quilt that we'll be doing. It's going to finish off at 20 by 26, which is a wonderful size, and you're going to be using all of the good together fabric to put with it, along with a few coordinating ones. We've added the yellow glisten for the yellow brick road, because you have to have that. And then the black glisten for some of the darker portions. And then in the background, you've got Stonehenge, all of it a Northcott family. So we have the fabric only kit here at Linda's. You can add that to your cart. And then you can visit Brooke's website, which is in the chat. It's also starlanequilting.com. And to purchase the pattern, it's a PDF download, and you can follow along with us. If you don't want to get the kit or the pattern, that is okay, but you can still join us every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Central, November 4th, 11th, and 18th to follow along with us and learn how to do foundation paper piecing, which is so, so, so much fun. So I'm going to take you back up. Hi, people. Hello. Got that back. Ooh, there we go. Cool. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining me this evening. Don't forget, there is a full collection of the good together. I believe Sean will drop that in the chat momentarily. So if you didn't get a chance to add the ones that you wanted to your cart before I got through them, you can click that collection link, and that will take you to the full collection on our website of all of these fabrics where you can look through them again. But you can grab all of these fun ones like Timeless, which is Brooke and I's favorite, the Floating Bubbles, which is gorgeous, the Baroque. There's so many amazing ones. I can't even comprehend all of them. Or if you'd like to go in with a large quilt kit, we have the Good Together quilt kit available for you as well. Isn't that delicious? Just look at that. Oh, you folks need it. But the Good Together quilt kit, we also have that available. And if you purchase, if you're one of the first, because there's not very many of these available, if you purchase that, that's also going to earn you an additional 2,000 Corey's Cash Rewards points on top of the ones that you're already earning, which is really great. So it's an additional $10 back in rewards, which is so cool. I want to see, do we have any questions? Don't see anything there. Don't see anything there. I think we're good. We're all good. We're all good. All right, guys. Well, thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I will see you next Monday. We are going to do another live shopping event. Surprise, Sean. We're going to be doing another live shopping event. We're going to be taking a look at a new Ruby Star line that we just got here at Linda's that you are going to love. But you're going to see all these in person, so you can get them added to your cart. Don't forget, again, taking a look at all those fabrics. They are by 5 yards. Get the 6 yard free. Always remember to get the 6 yard in your cart in order for it to qualify. All 5 yards do not have to be the same fabric. You can get a yard of each of them if you want. And once you meet that 5, 10, 15, 20 threshold, then you start to get those extra yards for free as long as you put them in your cart. I will see you all on Monday. Bye, guys.